We're down here in Tavernier, and I'm here with Joan Schultz. Joan, tell us about this. It's like majestic.
Well, Laura Quinn had a passion for wildlife. She was a teacher in her occupation, and then when she came down to the Keys, she saw the need to establish a wildlife rehab center. She started this organization, Florida Keys Wild Bird Center, in the 1980s. She passed away 2 years ago, but we're continuing with her mission to keep, you know, this place really going.
What's the ultimate goal here?
Yeah, our mission is to rescue, rehabilitate, and release native and wild migratory birds.
One of the things I want to ask real quick about your Amanda. How often? We're on the move right away. Amanda, what are we looking for? Why do we have to move?
We're going to watch the birds fly in from their roosts.
Fly in from the roost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they're all going to come over the bay and out from the mangroves, out into our salt pond and out to the beach.
All right, so we're on the move. Let's go this way. We have to be very quiet because there's birds.
Basically, depending on what time of year it is, you're going to see different birds.
Is it where we're at in terms of where we're at in the Florida Keys that they stop here, or is it because of the sanctuary they stop here?
Well, it's a little bit of both. We definitely get more birds here than most people would see just from their yards. And that's because they see the other birds, so they know that it's safe and that there must be food here.
It's so quiet. It almost hurts.
We have a roseate spoonbill, and he's a resident. And he comes in the mornings to our salt marsh, and you pretty much see him year-round, and that's why it's kind of special.
Oh, right there, is it the pink?
Fun fact, fun fact, fun fact. Here's your fun fact.
Did you know that all birds molt, which means that they lose their feathers every year and they regrow new ones, just like this guy.
We're up on, you said there's a pontoon boat?
It was a pontoon boat at one time. Here they come.
Oh yeah, look at them right over the tree. What is this flying right behind us here?
That is a white ibis.
And I see several other birds in the sky, but I don't know if they're coming or going.
Kind of a little bit of both. Some come in and, you know, stay here and feed, and then others fly off to other feeding spots, and they roost here at night.
What do you mean by roost?
Sleep like a
Sleep?
hawk.
Okay. Now, we haven't said it earlier, too, but how long have you been working here?
Over a year now. Mm-hmm.
And the sanctuary's been here for, you said?
Almost 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people at home are like, oh, I want to work, my daughter especially. I know she's going to see this. I'm like, I want to work with birds, and how do I get to do what you're doing?
You start by volunteering. And most, you know, rehab centers and sanctuaries with animals always love volunteers and take volunteers, and that's how you always get started, is just volunteering your time, because that kind of proves that you have a true passion.
It's wild because they're like thin, and then when you throw it to them,
it expands. Yep, because they're all, you know, have injuries. You know, the sanctuary staff has to be very aware of the birds. Some of them have bad vision. Some of them only have one good eye. So again, you have to be, you know, really careful. You got to make sure everyone is eating okay. And
well, obviously, I'm having a good time tossing fish in their mouths. You're observing at the same time.
Exactly, and you have to pay very good attention to detail with these guys.
And it's weird, they don't really eat straight on. It's kind of
The sideways.
like a sideways thing there. And you threw some of that fish juice on me too, which is, actually it's not bad. It's not bad. No, that's okay.
Fun fact, fun fact, fun fact. Here's your fun fact.
Did you know that the black-legged kittiwake actually vomits to make itself lighter to escape predators?
Amanda, what's going on here?
This is Pickles, so he's an ambassador, as is Fred behind us.
What was that?
He has a large vocabulary.
and he likes saying yes.
And again, this is Pickles.
What kind of birds are they?
So this is a cockatoo, and this is a green Amazon, and they're both rescues. So they came to Laura, the founder, and she kept them. They built the cage for them, and basically they're the greeters of the sanctuary. It's the first thing you see when you get here.
Yeah, and here, when we got out of the van, they're like, ah! Like one of them was yelling at us, hello, hello. We said hello, then all of a sudden he went, ah! 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 You think this is funny? Why are you upside down?